Hey y'all, happy Thursday, happy fall break day. For those of you that get fall break, I don't get fall break, I don't get spring break, I don't get those breaks, but I'm so thankful. Wasn't able to get on here yesterday. I went to Sapulpa and met with Jennifer at the Green Country Teen Challenge for Women. We talked a little bit about how we could help, and I had some books I wanted that were donated here that we didn't need, and so I took them up there because they can use them. So then came back and got ready for youth, so I didn't have a chance to get on here yesterday. And yesterday was National Bosses Day, and I did not get to recognize my boss, who is really Jesus. My boss is Jesus. He's the one that directs my path. But here at Crossroads Community Church, Michael Clark is my boss, as well as the elders and the deacons. And I sent him a message today. I was like, I'm sorry, yesterday was National Bosses Day, and I didn't thank you for how grateful I am for this job, for taking a chance on me 14 years ago and giving me this job. And I am so thankful for that. This is the best and the worst job that I've had. And I think we can say that of most jobs. There's good and bad in all of them. But I'm so thankful for this job. I'm so thankful for the doors this job has opened for me. And the love of community and the love that has been poured into me over the past 14 years. Has it always been easy? Absolutely not. Is it getting harder? Absolutely it is. Because people are changing. But in saying all of that, I am blessed. Mike doesn't work here full time anymore like in the past. He is the SRO at Oilton Public Schools, and he does such an amazing ministry there, and they are blessed to have him. So we just pick up and we carry on and try and do the very best we can here with me being here and him being at the school. But it is working, it is good, and I'm, again, so thankful for Michael Clark and the elders and deacons of this church that took that chance on me 14 years ago and helped me to become the person that I am and the person that God is evolving me into, and I'm thankful for that. So as I was looking through what to do today, Thanksgiving is just hard on my heart, or not hard, heavy on my heart, because I don't think we give God enough praise for the things that he does for us, the big things, the little things, the small things. I have trouble sleeping a lot of the time, and Tuesday morning after I put Stella out at 4 or at 5, I went back in and went back to sleep and slept better than I have in a long time. And it was just for like 3 hours, but it was the best sleep. And I thanked the Lord for that, because I know it was from him. I know that even in my heart and even in all of the things that we go through, he is there. So in Psalms 138, starting at verse 1, it says, I give you thanks, O Lord, with all of my heart. I will sing your praises before the gods. I bow before your holy temple as I worship. I will give thanks to your name for your unfailing love and faithfulness, because your promises are backed by the honor of your name. When I pray, you answer me. You encourage me by giving me the strength I need. And that's verses 1 through 3. I give him thanks with my whole heart. My heart is his. It belongs to his. It doesn't belong to anybody else. And I'm just so thankful for him and how he ministers and how he works in me and how I see him ministering and working in others. It's amazing to me, and I'm just so thankful for it. Verse 4 says, Every king in all earth will give you thanks, O Lord. For all of them will hear your words. Yes, they will sing about the Lord's ways. The glory of the Lord is very great. Though the Lord is great, he cares for the humble, but he keeps his distance from the proud. Though I am surrounded by troubles, you will preserve me against the anger of my enemies. You will clench your fist against my angry enemies. Your power will save me. The Lord will work out his plans for my life. For your faithful love, O Lord, endures forever. Don't abandon me, you made me. The Lord will work out his plans of my life. Of that I am very confident. Maybe don't always understand, but I am very confident. And he factored in my insecurities, my anxiety, my stupidity sometimes, because I can make some stupid decisions. But he factored all of that in and still chose me. I cannot be more grateful for that than anything in the world. I love him more than anything in the world, because his love for me is what gets me through. But again, in verse 1, I give you thanks, O Lord, with all of my heart. And that's all he wants. I told him yesterday morning in women's meeting, I said, I don't consider it praying. I consider it just relationship with God and just talking to him throughout the day. It's not that I'm on my face before him all day long praying. I'm praying in my spirit. I'm praying when I see things. I'm praying, I'm praying constantly, but to me, it's just a relationship. It's just me talking to the person that I love more than anything in this world. I love him more, and I know he loves me more than anything in this world. My daughter called me on Monday asking me to pray for someone in her husband's family. He had an accident, and I said, well, about what time? Because it was over by Drumright. I said, about what time did that happen? And she told me, and she said, and I said, well, that's the ambulance that came by me running hot. And I prayed right then, because I pray. When I see an ambulance, I pray. Lord, be with whoever's in that ambulance. Be with their family that may be receiving the worst news of their life. Lord, be with the doctors and the nurses that will be treating them when they get to the hospital. Lord, give those EMTs, paramedics, whatever it is, give them the wisdom and the knowledge to treat that person as they have them right now. I've done that since I was a little kid. Always. And I was not raised a Christian. I was not raised in a Christian home. But when I would see an ambulance, I would say, God be with them. And when I was little, that's all I knew to say. And as I grew up, I just continually, I see an ambulance, red lights, I'm praying. And even when I see an ambulance, not red lights, I'm praying for the drivers, because they have to see people at their worst. And so I told my daughter, I've already been praying for him. I just didn't know it was him. That's how God works. That's how my God works. He may delay you. He made me late for work the other morning so I could help somebody else. He didn't make me. I made myself late, but he was okay with it. He wasn't rushing me around like, you got to get going. You got to, But God sees our every step, and he sees the intentions of our hearts. Even though there are others that are going to say, well, she didn't mean to do that. Yes, we did, or yes, I did, or yes, you did, or, you can't see somebody else's heart. And when they're chasing after Jesus with everything that they have, and they're walking through the hardest time that they've ever walked through, be there. Love on them a little bit. We need to love each other a whole lot more than we love each other right now. A little bit of love would go a long, long way. So I hope today that you will be able to say, I give thanks to you, O Lord, with my whole heart. And mean it. Because he loves you that much that he wants you to be in a relationship with him, to be constantly in commune with him, to be constantly with him at all times. No matter the situation, not only in the good, he wants you in your bad, and you're ugly, and you're messed up, and you're all of the things. He wants you. He wants that relationship with you. And he wants to give you the rest that you so desperately desire. So go to him with a humble heart and ask him to help you. And he will. He will rescue you. He will save you. I want to thank our sponsors, Dawn and Sheila Ferris, Kim Morris, Gordon and Dee Kennard, Stacy Reese at My Travel Misha, Genesis Home Health, Parco Tax, the Watkins family, and Travis and Maddie Holloway. Thank you all so very, very much. We appreciate you more than you could ever know. Everybody's on fall break. I had several people call me yesterday. You guys have church tonight? Yes, we do. But I asked one of the girls that called, I said, can I ask you why you called? And she said, well, because some churches don't have youth when school is out. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's not us. So we continue on. But we had a great group of kids. We were down a little bit. I think we had 33 last night of the bigger kids. And we were down a little bit, but they still had a great group. Chris and crew did an amazing job. We had Purple People Eater Punch, which was good. We had spider cookies and pulled pork and fried pickles and tater tots. It was good. Come and join us Sunday 9 and 11, and I promise you there will be a good word spoken. It's been really, really good. We've had some really, really good services, and I promise you it will be very good. Sunday at 6, we have women's meetings. Elders and deacons, we do have a meeting at 4 o'clock this Sunday to go over finances and such. And then men meet on Tuesdays at 7. And then, of course, youth is on Wednesdays. Our fall festival is going to be October the 30th, which is a Wednesday. We are going to have a hayride. We're going to have a inflatable for the kids to play on. We are going to have hot dogs and chili, candy, popcorn, I think. So we're going to have a lot of good stuff. So come out and join us beginning at 6. It will go from 6 to 8. Our buses will run their normal routes. So buses will go pick up littles at 6 and then take them back home at 7. Buses will run the normal route. We do need candy. We hand out a lot of candy. We're going to have several games. I know we have putt-putt. We're probably going to have the corn prize dig again, and there's no telling what else we'll come up with, but we're going to have games ready. And so if you can, help us with the candy, that would be perfect, or prizes that we can give to the kids. However, we just don't want anything spooky, Halloweeny. We just don't want anything like that. It is the theme of this fall festival is Fall for Jesus. He never leaves, and which is the absolute truth, and we want our kids to know that. So I hope if you can bring us some candy, or I know Amazon is delivering here now. I used to have UPS deliver, and we were kind of in a rhythm, and Amazon has been delivering for the last 3 weeks, and I get my stuff faster, but they're not familiar with where the best place to put it is. So we're learning, and I'm thankful for that. But we've had people send it via Amazon before, so if that's something that you need to do, we would absolutely appreciate it so much. So I hope you guys have a great evening. The weather's going to be cool. It's supposed to get down to 37 tonight, and I know there is football all over because it's fall break, so they're playing on Thursdays. But just bundle up if you go out, because it's supposed to get down to 37. So I hope you guys have a great Thursday, and I hope the kids are enjoying their fall break. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow.